Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today we are doing a lower body focused flexibility yoga practice. So find just a little bit of space to move. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. So let's begin sitting down. We're going to be sitting for actually most of the class today. And we'll start in butterfly. So just bring the soles of your feet together and your knees out nice and wide. And if you feel like you're falling backwards in this, just sit up on something, anything, a blanket, a pillow, block, whatever you have to work with. And then if you are able to just tip forward, feeling some love through the hips, just let your upper body kind of fall forwards a little. And just starting off today by letting your eyes close. Take a few breaths. If it feels like too much, too soon to fold forwards, you can sit nice and tall. Just making that diamond shape with your legs might be enough. Awesome, you guys. If you are folding, let's use an inhale to bring yourself back up. We're just going to keep our left leg bent in and extend the right leg out. So nice and wide. If you are sitting sideways on your mat, that leg is pretty far out to the side. So bring it all the way out to the side so we can get a nice inner thigh stretch, inner leg stretch. So you can kind of start to tip forward and play with this one a little bit. Kind of might have to move the upper body around to get that sweet spot where you're feeling a nice stretch. I like to flex my foot and point my toes straight up just to get a little extra. And then you can fold as far as you'd like. Or again, if it's too much, maybe you're up here. Awesome, you guys. So just something a little different if you want to switch it up. So that right leg's out to the side. What happens when you just kind of walk your fingertips down towards your foot, keeping that chest lifted? Maybe you can get all the way to your toes, keeping that chest lifted, because we're kind of on an angle right now. So you can look up. Maybe you even want to reach that left arm up and over. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale, lift yourself back up wherever you happen to be. And let's just bring that right leg in and send the left leg out. So again, nice and wide, half a straddle. And then play with it. Finding that inner leg stretch might be really easy to find. Or you might have to shimmy around a little. Usually when I come straight down, I don't get it as deep as when I kind of come to the side just slightly. And that's why I always say, play with it, experiment. Awesome work, you guys. All right. If you did want to switch it up, we're still sticking with this a little longer. Walk those fingertips down towards your foot, maybe towards those toes, but keep the chest proud. Don't collapse down towards the floor. And if you wanted to add a side stretch, inhale that right arm up, reach. Nice job, you guys. Use a big inhale. Lift yourself all the way back up. We're just going to bring our legs out in front so you can keep your knees bent here. Actually, let me just rotate, pivot. So bringing your feet out nice and wide. We'll let our knees fall over towards the left side. So you might feel the nice outer quad stretch on that right side. But if you want a little more, just rest your left foot on top. It's a little weight. And just think about bringing that right glute back down to the mat. It likes to lift. It can lift a little bit. But as you think about bringing it down, does it deepen the stretch? Nice job, you guys. Uncross your legs. Use an inhale. Lift your knees back up. Shake it out a little if you need. And then let your knees fall to the right. Option to add that right foot as a little weight. See, my left glute's lifted just slightly because it feels good. Feels really good. But as I think about bringing it back down, it just deepens all those sensations I'm feeling through that left side. And again, it feels pretty good. Awesome, you guys. Uncross those legs. Inhale, lift your knees back up. A little rock side to side if you'd like. We're going to come into a butterfly variation. We've done this once before if you've been following all my practices. So bring your knees out to the sides, and your feet are going to be wide instead of together. So our feet are kind of farther away from us than we might have been when we started class in our butterfly. So just kind of find what feels right. Once again, play with it. You can add a forward fold. You can stay sitting tall. Nice job, you guys. Using an inhale, lift yourself back up. We're not staying too long in any of these poses because there's so many good ones that I want to go through today. So extend your right leg out long. We're going to do forward fold here. You have two options. You can bring your foot, that left foot, to your inner thigh and fold straight down. Or if you want to switch it up a little bit and your left leg lets you, just bend it behind, bring that heel towards your glute and that left knee out towards the side. So just pivot a little bit to make sure that you can face forwards and your right leg's coming straight out from your upper body, all right? So take an inhale, lengthen everyone, and an exhale to tip forward. So if your knee doesn't like this position, just bring your foot to your inner thigh. Nice work, you guys. All right. Option just to switch things up. You can definitely stay folding for a few more moments, but if you want to lift your chest back up, taking those right fingertips and walking them down towards your foot. So let's keep the chest lifted this time, kind of like we did in our half straddle. So maybe you can reach for the foot and maybe a nice big inhale to lift that left arm up. And if your upper body just kind of wants to fold, and the right side, your oblique, wants to rest on your quad, you could let it, but the belly button's kind of shining towards the left side. It's not going straight down towards the floor. Nicely done, you guys. Use an inhale wherever you are to lift your upper body back up. Okay, you guys, we're just gonna, those of you that have your left leg behind you, just gracefully bring it back. The wall is a little close to me there, and let's switch sides. So left leg out, right foot either to the inner leg or bringing it behind you. Being nice to that right knee though. So any discomfort there, just come back. Take an inhale, lengthen, and an exhale to fold forwards. Nice job, you guys. If you wanted to switch it up with that side stretch, you can start to lift your upper body back up. Those left fingertips are going to start to walk towards your foot. They do not have to touch your foot. Turn that belly button to face the right side and take a nice big inhale to reach up. If you want to add that side stretch, maybe falling down a little bit if it just happens. And whenever you're ready, just use a nice big inhale, lifting yourself back up. And we'll take that back leg, if it's behind you, send it forwards. That was a little more graceful on that side for me. Nice, you guys. Okay, so one more butterfly here. Bring the feet together this time and the knees out wide, all right? So you can fold forwards. You can stay sitting tall, or if you want to take flight and balance a little bit, see if you can just put your hands, your feet in your hands, and find that sweet spot where you're balancing on your sit bones. And you're kind of hugging your feet in to get into those hips. A little floating butterfly variation. There's a few different ways you can float in butterfly. Nice job, you guys. If you are floating, gently let those feet come down. Maybe add a little forward fold. Nice, you guys. And then we're just going to sit cross-legged. So sit cross-legged, whichever way your legs like to cross. Take an inhale and sit tall. Stay here or fold forwards. Kind of making yourself into a nice little ball. Nice, you guys. And then we're just going to switch sides. So use an inhale to lift back up. I always cross my legs with my right leg in front. So when I cross my legs with my left leg in front, it's weird. Feels weird. So take an inhale, lengthen, stay here, or exhale and fold forwards. Awesome, you guys. Using an inhale, lifting yourself all the way back up. You can uncross your legs or stay there. Maybe give yourself a little rock or a little shake side to side. That is it. Nice, short, sweet yoga practice. So good. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.